A family moves to a 500-acre ranch in Utah. Hours later, they face a creature that fears no bullets and doesn't seem to die. Cattle vanish. Doors open by themselves. Lights drift silently across the fields. Cameras are dismantled without a trace. Whispering comes from beneath the floorboards each night. Then, a secret organization steps in. But what they record, no one ever releases. Some places don't belong to us. Some gates don't need a key, just for you to look at them, and they will look back.
Welcome to THN Mystery. This is not a place for the curious. This is a place for those who need to know. Even if knowing means you'll never sleep again. We don't make things up. We retell what has already happened. Forgotten cases, shadows in history, and things that were never meant to be spoken of. If you believe in reason, prepare to let it go. If this is exactly what you've been looking for, then you're in the right place. Like and subscribe to the channel, and join us as we step into another chapter of darkness. Now turn off the lights and enjoy. The Skinwalker Ranch File, based on true events in Utah, USA. Some names and dates have been changed for dramatic effect. Chapter 1: The Gate Without a Name, Utah. Spring 1994. The Gorman family, Tom, his wife Ellen, and their 2 children, moved into a 500-acre ranch in the Uintah Basin, northeastern Utah. A wild, remote place, quiet and untouched, perfect for raising cattle and living in peace. But just hours after moving in, they realized something wasn't right. Standing right outside their front door was a gray wolf nearly the size of a small horse. It stared at them, calm, unafraid. Tom fired several shots. The bullets hit, but the creature showed no reaction. Even when he shot it in the head with a rubber slug, it merely stepped back a few paces and disappeared into the woods as if it had never been there. Chapter 2: The Unexplainable. Cattle vanished. Barn doors were found open from the inside. On some nights, they witnessed floating orbs of light drifting silently across the fields, yet digital clocks stopped working when they appeared. Ellen later recalled, "I saw a figure over 2 meters tall standing in the field, its eyes glowing like burning coals. When I turned on the car's high beams, it vanished, leaving not a single footprint behind." Tom installed cameras in the Uintah woods behind the house. One morning, he found the entire surveillance system dismantled. Cables neatly sliced, no fingerprints, no sounds recorded. Chapter 3: The Mind Wave. The 2 children began to lose sleep and experience hallucinations. They spoke to the man in the window, even though no one else could have reached the house. Ellen constantly felt watched. At night, she heard E whispering from beneath the floorboards. But whenever she turned on the lights, there was only dust and darkness. Tom had trained wolf dogs to guard the ranch. One night, the 3 dogs barked furiously and ran into the trees. By morning, Tom found only 3 smoldering piles of ash and a strange burnt smell lingering in the air. Chapter 4: The Shadow Corporation. Rumors spread. Eventually, a mysterious organization, NIDS, National Institute for Discovery Science, funded by billionaire Robert Bigelow, bought the property. They brought in physicists, engineers, occult researchers, even former intelligence agents. What they recorded was staggering. A glowing oval-shaped portal hovering mid-air. Caught on camera, something was seen crawling out of it from another dimension. Strange. Electromagnetic signals that caused radiation detectors to explode. One scientist was violently shoved by an invisible force. His ribs were fractured. Chapter 5. Never Explained. The U.S. government took notice. The Pentagon sent personnel, but all data was classified. Years later, Bigelow's team pulled out. The ranch fell quiet again, but every night, from the distant tree line, lights could still be seen drifting silently through the dark. Though skeptics claimed it was a hoax, no one could explain. The physical anomalies, the wounds with no cause, the shadows in the woods, that never leave footprints. Final words. Tom Gorman and his family eventually left. When a reporter asked him one last time what he believed Skinwalker Ranch really was, Tom simply replied, "Not all gates need keys. Some just need you to look at them, and they will look back." You've just heard a true story, or at least a piece of the truth, but what you just heard might still be happening somewhere out there. This is THN Mystery, where every shadow leaves a trace. Let us know your thoughts on the story, or tell us what you want to hear next. See you again, if you still dare to return.